Are you interested in getting started with video, but all of the complicated gear is really stressing you out? In this video, I'm sharing my best and simplest video setup for small businesses. My name is Annabelle, and I'm the video editor behind Evergreen Lane Productions. If you're looking for ways to simplify your video marketing and video creation process, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Okay, I'm just gonna start off by saying it is super important to keep this simple. If you start out buying a complicated system of gear with lots of different pieces and you have to learn how to use every single one, you're gonna get frustrated, you're not gonna set it up, and you're not gonna film videos. As someone who has a selection of fancy cameras, lights, and microphones from my time as a videographer and a podcaster, even though I know how to use all of that equipment, it still takes a lot of energy to get it all set up. And as a small business owner, my time is limited. So when I sit down to film, I want to be able to crank out several videos in one sitting. And the easiest way for me to overcome that hurdle of not feeling like dragging out all of my gear and getting everything set up is to just simplify it. Keep it simple. Okay, so the first thing you need to film video is obviously a camera. Now, I recommend getting started by using your iPhone. You're gonna need a tripod of some kind, or at least some stable surface that you can set your phone on. Personally, I think tripods are not that expensive. You can get a decent one for like $25. I've got some suggestions linked in the description of this video, and it's worth it to be able to move your camera around easily and get set up quickly. So if you're using your cell phone to take video, I really recommend using the back-facing camera as opposed to the front-facing camera, because this camera is going to give you higher quality video. You also want to go into your camera settings and make sure that you are set up to film at least HD video, which is 1080p. You want to make sure you're recording stereo sound, especially if your phone is going to be your primary source of audio. And depending on the space that you have on your phone, you could either film at 30 or 60 frames per second. 30 is going to work just fine, and it's going to be a lot more space efficient. When you're looking at a tripod, I highly recommend one that can pivot and allow you to film vertically and horizontally. This is just going to help you get more use out of your gear, especially if you're filming with your phone. You're likely going to be filming some horizontal video, some vertical video, depending on the platform that you're going to be using. So it's a great idea to get a tripod that allows you to easily move your camera from horizontal to vertical. Now for lighting. My best recommendation would be to just face a window. Natural sunlight is just magic when it comes to lighting. Everything we do with complicated light boxes and all of that other stuff is to try to recreate the look of natural light. So if you've got it, don't overcomplicate it. Now in my case, where I can film in my house right now, I don't have a ton of natural light. I do have a couple windows on this side, but then that means that this side of my face gets pretty dark. So I have a ring light that I use. It probably cost me $20. Basically, I use that to kind of fill in the shadows so that as much as possible, the light on my face feels even. I also have turned off the overhead lights in this room so I don't get weird downcast shadows under my eyes and nose. Okay, let's talk audio. This is like the question of the hour. I feel like everyone asks me about audio. Now, I have another video on my channel where I talk about some tips, some strategies for getting higher quality audio, but in this video, I'm going to talk specifically about some tools that I think would really help. If you are going to invest in one area to start when you're starting to create videos, I would really recommend it be your audio. If people are having trouble understanding you, or the quality of the audio is taking them out of the experience of watching your video, they're more likely to move on. So I really think that if you have the budget, any budget at all when you're starting out, that you really should think about audio. Now I use a small Zoom device. It is an external audio recorder. I had it from my videography days. I'm using what I have and I find that it works pretty well. I've also in the past used a podcasting microphone. So if you film sitting at a desk or you are a podcaster, you have done podcasts, you have a microphone, you can absolutely use that. You can either plug it in directly to your computer or set it up on another tripod kind of right in front of you. I have my microphone, let me see if I can lift it up, here, just off frame, and it's basically as close to me as I can get it without it showing up in the frame of my camera. If you have a little bit more budget, I really like the quality of Rode mics. They have a wireless lavalier system that you can plug in directly into your camera or your phone, and then you just wear the little lapel. You keep the wireless system in your pocket while you're filming, and the audio is great. This is a great option because it embeds the microphone's audio directly with the video. So if you're not working with a video editor or you're not sure how to sync an audio and video file together, something like the Rode lavalier can be really great because it eliminates the need for that step. And of course, if you're working with a video editor, they're gonna have no problem at all syncing that audio and video clips. Now, what I do to make my life easier, since I'm my own video editor, is to just clap at the beginning of my video once I hit record on both my camera and my audio device, and that lets me sync super simply because I have a nice giant peak in my audio waves. Now, all of the gear recommendations that I mentioned today are going to be linked in the description of this video, and I have a handy get started guide available for free on my website. Just click the link below, enter your email address, and I will shoot that Getting Started with Video PDF guide to your inbox right away. See you in the next video.